Welcome aboard this boat. Just had the engines replaced, put back in. You can see we're in the boat yard, and we've got an air conditioner sitting here in the saloon blowing hot air out the back door. And you can see one of the engines, the port engine down there. I'd like to point out this cut. That cut is called a soft patch. And the soft patch is the big hatch that's opened up so they can get down there and do major work. And this small hatch is your regular daily maintenance hatch. You want to turn around and climb down the ladder backwards. And while I'm doing that, you can see where the generator's going over there on that platform on the right. And I'll set the camera down so I can get my feet. There you go, and get my feet on the ladder. Come back down into the bilge and look at these beautiful rebuilt engines. These are Perkins 6-354, which means 6 cylinders, 354 cubic inches. These are Borg-Warner velvet drive transmissions. This is the start in neutral safety switch, which means if it's in gear, the engine will not start. You can see a brand new starter installed, not painted blue. A brand new motor mount. We've got 4 motor mounts, 1, 2, 3, 4 on the other side. Looking here, this is the mechanical fuel pump. It's the traditional type, not the electric fuel pump you find on a lot of engines nowadays. These are 1980 era diesel engines. Mechanical engines, no computers. This is the raw water pump. Water going in where that red plug is right there, goes through the pump, comes up here, goes through that cooler, across the back, and then it goes into the big cooler on the far side, which is both the exhaust manifold cooler and the air intake cooler. And transmission on the starboard here. And you'll see that that is the old exhaust hose over there. The new exhaust hose will go through that dark wooden area on my right hand side. It's a little tricky to reroute the hoses because of the staircase going into the aft stateroom. Up on the front, we've got the traditional water pump, the freshwater or antifreeze recirculating water pump, the harmonic pulley, oil filter, solenoid kill switch. This is the injector pump, and there's 2 basic type of injector pumps. One is called a jerk pump. This is called a distributor pump. It's round like a distributor cap on an old gasoline car engine. This is a distributor injection pump, and you can see all the space that we have down here. My feet down here inside the keel between the port and the starboard engines, so I can actually stand up and look at the top of the engine, look across to the electroscan on the port side of the boat. Plenty of space inside this engine room, including a spare propeller shaft here, and this big ledge. You see a big ledge. I see a 500-gallon fiberglass fuel tank. And that's the fuel pickups for both of the Perkins propulsion engines and also the diesel generator that's in the other room on the other side of that bulkhead. If you want to learn more about repowers or powering your boat or surveys and sea trials on a boat that you plan to buy, look us up, ask Captain Chris, and check into our What to Expect on a Marine Survey PDF.